other subject. Okay, physics is physical. Okay. So now I am going to draw something. You should imagine what I am drawing in. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So yes, good. So now you see, I will tell this is a path.
Yes,
A
sir.
to B. This is the path. On this path, a body is traveling. On this path, a body is traveling.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It starts to travel from point A. At that time, the instant of time is t.
T1.
At that time, the instant of time is
T1.
Okay, right. So now it is traveling. It is continuously traveling. Okay. At some instant of time, at t1 it starts from here, and at this time, the speed of the body at this time I denoted by v1.
V1.
You can give any name.
Yes, sir.
So v1 is equal to 0. That means what?
It is at
It is
rest.
at
It is at rest at time t1. Okay. Now the body is here at time t2, and it has got some speed v2. It has got some speed
V2.
and it is at this point at time t3. Its speed is v3.
V3.
So here it is at time t4. Its speed is v4. It is here at time t5. Its speed is v5. Okay, like that. No, different one, different speeds. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now can you imagine a car driving going
Yes, sir.
in different times? You see the speedometer. What is the speedometer at this point indicate?
V2.
V2.
At this point, what will be the speedometer indication?
V3.
Understood now?
Yes.
So you are able to visualize your journey. You are imagine you are going in car and you are seeing
Yes, sir.
speedometer.
Yes, sir.
So at this point, the odometer is reading 0. That means odometer is reading 0 means the car is odometer will show the reading how much
Yes,
distance
sir.
it is. At this point, the odometer will show a reading of how much? X1, X2. Here it will show a reading of X2.
X2.
X2 can be some number.
Yes, sir.
What does X2 indicate?
Some number.
Okay, what does that number?
Distance
See,
traveled
you
by
should
car.
capture the concept. It is showing you the distance traveled by the car. You saw an odometer, 1
Yes,
kilometer,
sir.
2 kilometer, it starts showing as you are moving.
Yes, sir.
At this point, the odometer is showing X3. At this point, the odometer is showing
X4.
At this point, it is showing
X5.
Correct? You can imagine showing odometer is showing, speedometer is showing. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now very carefully. So from here to here it has traveled.
Yes, sir.
Now, so what is T2? The instant of time. I want these words to be used.
Instant of time.
Instant of time. It is at that instant of time. So, how much time has it taken to go from here to here?
T2
T2
minus
minus
T2 minus
T1.
T2 minus T1.
T1.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Now T1 also I will take it as 0. That means initial time is 0. Just not what is showing 0. So how much time has it taken to go from here to here?
T2 minus 0.
T2 minus 0 is what? T2. So the time of travel or the interval of time. What is this? Interval of time. Here. What is the interval of time? T2 minus
T1.
0.
T1.
That is nothing but T2.
T2.
And how much distance have you traveled from here to here? From here to here, how much distance have you traveled?
X2 minus 0 kilometer.
ನೀವು ಹೇಳಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ
Is equal to
x2 minus 0.
X2 minus 0.
x2 minus 0. That
Is
is
equal
what
to
it is.
X2.
X2.
What is the total distance it has traveled from here to here?
X2.
x2. The total distance it has traveled is x2.
X2.
What is the total time it has taken to travel?
T2.
So now total distance upon total time. What will this give?
Average speed.
So it is the average speed. This is the average speed from this what is this? This is from here to here. The average speed is this. I will give the name as V average. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, from here to here, what is the average speed?
Sir,
X3
X3 by T3. Sir, from where?
Sir,
From
sir,
where?
X3
X3
If from here to
minus
here,
X2.
what is the average?
Sir.
Hey, Sudheer, from here to here during the journey, what is the average speed?
T3 minus T2.
No, X3
ನೀವು
minus.
ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ನೋಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಗೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಳ್ತಿ ಕೇಳ ಬಿಡು ಕೈ ಕೆಳಗೆ ಸಮಾಧಾನ ನೋಡಿ ಹೆಂಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಕೂಡಬೇಕು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಆರಾಮ್ ಥಿಂಕ್ ಮಾಡಿ visualize get the answer if you want you can write and then you must put your hands up gently you should not disturb everybody in the class man everybody are come to learn so first make sure that your answer is right and simply put your hand okay now what is the average speed from here to here between these 2 points okay
X3 minus X2 by T3 minus T2.
x3 minus x2 divided by
T3 minus
minus X2.
minus t3 minus t correct now
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Average
sir.
speed.
average speed between these two correct
Yes, sir.
understood
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
like that you can calculate the average speed
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
now what is the average speed between this point to this point those who know the answer put your hands up what is the average speed from this point to this point total distance upon total time here
T4 minus T1
what is
by
the t4 here what is the distance here what is the from here
X4 minus X1
x4 minus
X1
x1
by
By
T4
T4
minus
minus
T1.
x1 you took the no this point okay x1 divided by t4 minus this is the average speed got it
Yes,
sir.
now what is the average speed between these 2 points Harshita tell
X4 minus X3 by
x4 minus x3 divided by
T4 minus
down here the command
T4 minus T3.
t3 and you should know how to calculate average speed
Yes,
all of you understood
Yes, sir.
That is how it is. Now I will give you one more situation. Are you ready, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
yes, good Ritwik. Now the average speed from here to here. See, the average speed from here to here is v. Average speed here is v average 6 from here to here. Right? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Now let me not take over. I will now give you one more situation. Now I am marking 2 points. Just arbitrary 2 points. Right? From this point to this point. For the travel from this point to this point, the average speed is, say I will give average speed 6. That is, you should now consider the travel from this point to this point. I have given you the average speed. Right? And I will tell you the time taken to go from here to here. The time taken to go from here to here, the time taken to go from here to here is some T6. Time taken to go from here to here is T6. Right?
Yes, sir.
So how much? What is the distance from here to here? See, the average speed from here to here is A average 6, and it has taken T6 seconds to go from here to here. So what is the distance from here to here? Oh, you see, along with common sense and imagination, you must also know how to use mathematics. So what is average? See, what is average speed? Hello. What is average speed? Total distance upon total time, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now what I have given here? I have given this quantity. And I have given this quantity, total time. Then I am asking the total distance. How will you connect all these 3 variables? Look at me, look here, not my face. See, how will you find? If I give you A is equal to B by C. Supposing this is the formula. Correct? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Then what is B equal to? Here what is it? A is equal to B by C. What is B equal to? Hurry, you know.
A
A into?
C.
Why are you taking so much time? This is the second standard mathematics now. Second understanding, you don't know that? Then,
A into C.
after he told it. Now here the same situation, no? I give you this average is equal to total distance upon total time. Now I give you this quantity and I give you this quantity. Then I am asking you what is this quantity. So what is this quantity TD? How will you relate this and this?
Average speed into total time.
But ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. See, you the common sense is not. Oh, car ಹೊಂಟೈತಿ. It is going at some speed.
Yes, sir.
And if you multiply speed by time, what will you get?
Average
You will get distance.
distance.
If the car ಹೊಂಟೈತಿ 20 km/h. After 1 hour, how much distance will it travel?
20 kilometers.
20 km.
Yes, sir.
See, you must think, you must start using your brains now. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So, if I am giving you these two quantities, I am asking you this quantity, so V average into total time will give you total distance time. Got it?
Yes, sir.
If you must now, that is what I am trying to tell you, you should do homework and come. You should take my class seriously. If you simply come and sit in my class, no, you are not in first standard, second standard or even sixth standard. If you want to crack IIT, NEET and all, you better become serious. I give very small homework and you should be very eager. See this, your seniors, after I give the homework, immediately first thing they go home is, they go wash and first sit and do my homework. This is about average speed and this. See, these three quantities are there, they are interrelated. I give to, see, if I give an equation, I give three variables. Then two variables, third variable you have to find out. Can you not find out?
Yes, sir.
No, you should better find out. Right? Okay. So this is about it. 4 cars are traveling. How many cars?
4.
So I am going to denote the motion of the car by the velocity vector. What I am going to show? Can you imagine a road on which 4 cars are traveling? Can you imagine?
Yes, sir.
Better imagine. Now those 4 cars, big road is there. 1 car, 2 car, 3 car, 4 car. There are 4 cars traveling. A, B, C, D. Okay. Now the first car, its velocity, I will show it in this. Second car, so this is car A. So its velocity is V bar. Car B, its velocity is V bar. Now car C,
VC bar.
VC bar. Car D, okay, V. Now understand now?
Yes,
sir.
So 4 cars, can you imagine? They are going on the, and I have shown their motion by the velocity vectors. Now looking at these velocity vectors, what can you say about the motion of the cars? Can you imagine 4 cars going? And each car velocity, I am showing it by this representation. These are called velocity vectors. So looking at these velocity vectors, what have you got to say about the motion of the cars? Who will answer? Loud.
So it's in uniform motion.
No. At an instant of time, see, all these vectors you are seeing it at some instant of time t1. At t1, if you look at it, what do you mean? What do you get an idea? You will answer correctly. If you don't answer, will you stand up? Are you ready for punishment? Sure? 100%? So yes, he is ready for punishment. Still you want to answer. Okay, answer.
Sir, all cars have different speed and all cars are going in same direction towards each.
All cars are what? Different speed.
Yes.
All cars are going in the same direction. Okay. For this, if there are 2 marks or 3 marks, I will give you 2 marks. Still 1 mark I am getting. So what you said is correct. All the 4 cars are going in the same direction. Right? And their speeds are different. Why their speeds are different?
Because
Loud.
because their velocity vector are showing different.
Their lengths are different. Length is proportional to the speed. And why you are telling they are going in the same direction?
Because arrow is
Arrow is in the same direction. Yes, Ruthik, tell. Tell Ruthik.
So in this, the velocity vectors are going in the same direction, but their length is changed, which shows that the speed of the body is changed.
Change the dosta. ಈಗ in front ಹೇಳಿದ್ನಲ್ಲ, the speeds are different. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now,
Yes, sir.
so the length is proportional to the speed. Howdilla?
Yes, sir.
Either length ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ?
1 centimeter.
Either length ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ?
2 centimeter.
Either ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ?
3
Either
centimeter.
length ಎಷ್ಟೈತಿ?
4 centimeter.
Either speed VA ಇತ್ತ, either speed ಎಷ್ಟು?
BB.
ಅಲ್ಲೋ ನಾ
BA plus BA.
ಹಾ?
BA plus BA.
VA plus VA. ಈಗ ಲೆಂತ್ ಶೋಸ್ ಈಗ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆದಾಗ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ?
Velocity vector length of
ಲೆಂತ್ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ. ಈಗ the length of this velocity vector is twice of this. So either speed VA ಇದ್ರೆ either speed ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ತೈತಿ? ಇದ್ರ ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಐತಿಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
ಸೊ ಏನ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತೈತೆ ಅದು? ಇದ್ರ ಲೆಂತ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಇತ್ತಂದ್ರ ಎಷ್ಟು ಜಾಸ್ತಿ?
Twice.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. See, what am I trying to teach you students? I am trying to teach you physics. So, is notation will give you information, truth. So, what is the truth here? Car B is going at twice the speed of car A.
yes, sir.
But will it not tell? See, this is what I am trying to tell. Your brain should work. Your brain is not working. Now, don't do like that. Huh? See, they will give you some information. And they will again ask you the question on that information. So you have highlighted the information, you will tell. You are not thinking at all. So they are not asking questions where your brain has to think. So you have stopped thinking. Understand? Now, and if you do that, you may get good marks in board exam. But forget IIT, NEET and all. Forget those exams. You cannot do. Because those exams you can do if your brain also works. Correct? Now start using. Did you understand now the notation?
Yes, sir.
So the vectors are telling you that the speed of the B is twice of A. What about speed of C?
Twice of
Twice
Twice of
Twice
A.
of A.
And what about D?
Square.
Square of A or 4 times that of A. Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
This is how you should understand. So velocity vector will tell you that it will not only telling you the magnitude, it is also telling the direction. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now you see the fourth car D, E. Now the car E, there is another car E, which is whose velocity vector is like this. What does it mean? It's a big ground, dog ground ಇದೆ. ಆ ಗ್ರೌಂಡ್ ನಾಗ 4 ಕಾರ್ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೊಂಟಾವ. ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೊಂಟಾವ. ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಕಾರ್ ಈ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೊಂಟದ? ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೊಂಟದ? ಹೇಳ. ಹಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು 4 ಕಾರ್ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೊಂಟಿದ್ರ ಈ 5ನೇ ಕಾರ್ ಹೆಂಗ್ ಹೊಂಟೈತಿ? ಹಿಂಗ್ ಹೊಂಟೈತಿ. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್? ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್?
Sir.
ಎಷ್ಟು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್? ನೋಡಿ ಇದು ನೋಡು ಇದು 1 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಹೌದಲ್ಲ? ಇದು 1 ಯೂನಿಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್. ಇದು 2 ಯೂನಿಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಇದು ಸ್ಪೀಡ್ ಡಬಲ್. ಇದು 3 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ 3 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್. ಇದಕ್ಕಿಂತ 4 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್. ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
ಈಗ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದ. Louder.
5.
Hey, just do like it. How much big is this? 1 unit, no?
1 unit.
So what is the speed of this is something. What is the speed of this? This speed is proportional to 1 centimeter.
1 centimeter.
This is also 1 centimeter, no?
Yes,
So
sir.
what is the speed of this car and what is the speed of this car? What is the speed? Hello.
VA car and VE car and speed is same.
Good.
Direction is
That's all. Speed is same because why speed is same? Both are having same length.
Same length.
And this direction is like that, this direction. So the velocity of this car is like this, the velocity of this car is like this. But speeds are same. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Come on, you start. See, physics is all about, you should know the symbols, you should know the notation, you should know the representation. Then only you can do further analysis. Did you get it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Because if you comfortably answer these questions, I will teach you next week. But if you are struggling at this level, then I can't teach them. Like this. So did you have any questions to ask?
No, sir.
Come on, everybody. If you have any question, you ask. I don't mind teaching once again.
No, sir.
Sure.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Right? This also you should write now. Summary after the class. ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋದ ಕೂಡಲೇ ಮೊದಲು ಇದೇ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಹಾ, very religiously do this work. Okay, done? Huh? Now see, what are these? These are representing the motion of the car, and therefore all these four are called velocity vectors. So in general, vectors will have, vectors means there are physical quantities and you have to specify both the magnitude and the direction. Here the magnitude is speed, direction is the direction in which it is. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now, shall we go to the next issue? Ready, steady, go. Hey, Ritik, clean the room. Hey, Ritik. Answer so this is first thing, right? Now, all of you understand one thing, right? Ready, steady, go.
Yes, sir.
Now see, what am I doing? What am I doing? Here, very fine good rupees here. What am I doing? Louder. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂಡಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ನೋಡಿ. What? See, what am I doing? Putting ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬರೇ putting ಏನೋ, putting ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು. Touching ಏನೋ ನೋಡಿ. ಏನು ಮಾಡತ್ತೀರಿ? Hello.
Placing the pen on your head.
I am putting force on my head. Isn't it? I am putting force. I am applying force. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Now see. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Sir, you are
Hey Dana, what am I doing?
Applying force.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳ, ದನ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Applying force. ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? I am applying force. Okay. Now what am I doing? What am I doing?
Applying force.
More force.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Understanding?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now. What am I doing?
Applying force.
Only I am giving tester. I am applying force.
Yes,
Correct?
sir. Yes, sir.
Now what am I doing?
Applying
Applying
force.
How much force? Now I
Twice
am
the
applying
distance.
force.
Twice.
Okay? Some force F1.
Yes, sir.
Now two dusters.
Twice of
Twice of
Twice of
force.
this. Understood now? I am
Yes, sir.
applying twice the force.
Yes, sir.
What is the direction of the force?
Downwards.
South.
Perpendicular to my head. Correct? Now it is perpendicular to my head now.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Now I should represent it. So how will I represent it? So assume that this is my head. So how will you represent? So force has got two things. One is how much and in what direction. How much and what direction. How much means magnitude. One duster force, two duster. So first I am applying one duster. I am showing it. And I am calling this by a name. What name?
F1.
Okay. Next time what I will do? Same head. Now I kept two dusters. How much force am I applying?
F2.
F2, no?
Twice of force.
So I am applying it. I draw my head here. So I am applying force F1 part. Correct?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Now I am applying how much force? How much? This much force. And I keep two dusters. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೊದಲೇ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದಿ.
Sir,
ನೀ ಅಂದಿಲ್ಲ, ಅವರಷ್ಟ ಅಂದಾರ ದನಗಳು. ನೀವು ಗುಡ್ ಬಾಯ್. So how much I should? What is wrong here? I told I kept two dusters, no?
Dusters.
So force is double, no?
Yes, sir.
So what I should do?
Sir, you change the unit.
Unit ಅಲ್ಲ, ಇದರ height twice ಇರುತ್ತೆ.
Twice.
ಇದು ಒಂದು duster force ಇದ್ರೆ ಇದು two dusters.
Sir.
So how much is this? F2 bar.
F2.
And F2 is twice of F1. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So what is force? It is also a vector. What is velocity? It is also vector.
Vector.
For car traveling, velocity vector. For force acting, force vector. Why it is vector? Because when you have to specify vector, you must tell how much force and in what direction. Okay? Now you see all of it. Okay? So this is my hand. See now what I am doing. See now, all of you see, I am applying force. Can you see?
Yes, sir.
I am applying force. Correct? Now how should I show the force vector here on my head? Can you?
Sir,
Hint.
Horizontal.
Yes, hint.
Right side.
Horizontal. Understood? So I should show the force vector. I should show the force vector like this. It is horizontal. And of some magnitude. I don't know what is the magnitude. We have 3 parts. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So that is how we will represent force. That is how we will represent force. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now assume that I am standing here. Okay? And bari lagu error. Lagu. Yeah, bala ningu varaga untilla dana. Lagu ba. Ille. See, I am the body. You pull. You also pull. So what are they doing? Hey, Sakasha. What are they doing? Applying force. Got it now?
Yes, sir.
Good. Na jagi to pull again. Yale har hotu. So how will you represent now? If you think this is me, and if you think these are my hands, so he applied force in what direction? In this direction.
Yes, sir.
Some force he applied, right? F1 bar, and he pulled me like this. Some force F2 bar. Understood now? Both magnitude and direction. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So you present like this. Now you don't have to Sudheer Murthy. You should draw Sudheer Murthy. Then you should draw this fellow, and you should draw this fellow and show their hand. No, we are not doing any artistic drawing. In physics, this is how you have to represent. Understood now?
Yes, sir.
Both magnitude and this. Got it now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
So now you know vectors. Vectors means in general. There are so many vectors. Now I only told you 2 vectors. Which vector? Velocity vector and
Force vector.
Care end.
sir, you know this vector displacement.
Haudu, correct. Other hand hundreds of vectors. Now today I only told you 2 vectors.
Sir.
Huh?
Sir, net force don't know, sir.
Net force.
Net force and force vector are both same.
Good. Care and doubt. No doubt is fully handled. So one order action care there. Either. In this case, what is the net force? I have taught you. What is the net force?
F1 bar.
F1 bar. Louder.
F1 bar.
In this case, what is the force?
F2
In this case,
F3 bar.
in this case,
F1 plus F2 bar.
good. So net effect of force. क्या बोला मैंने?
Net
effect of force.
That is net force. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me see whether you have got common sense. You have got common sense?
Yes,
Ah.
sir.
Now, let me see. So, assume that this is the body.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
2 forces are acting on this body. Like this. Now see, I am drawing it to scale. I am drawing it to scale now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is also 1 centimeter, this is also 1 centimeter. Right?
Yes, sir.
And the body is here. How many forces are acting on the body?
2
force.
forces.
And what is the magnitude of each of the force?
One is
They are equal.
They are equal.
See, 1 unit number though, you know they are equal because the lengths are equal.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
And what is the direction of the 2 forces?
Opposite.
Opposite. So what have you got now? One body, 2 equal and opposite forces are equal.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
है कि नहीं? See, ये तो हकीकत है, रियलिटी है. ये हकीकत है, रियलिटी है. इसको हमने represent किया. कितना? Right. So what you have got to say? 2 equal and opposite forces are acting. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
Now use your common sense center. if two equal and opposite forces act on me, what will happen to me?
Sir, net
Net
force is
force
0.
Net force is 0. Nothing will happen. State of motion was rest, it will be at rest. Got it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, so what happens like this? If I apply. Now see, you should now know how to read. Now on this body, two forces are acting. Now what? Now what? Tell.
Sir, your body will just want to.
First you tell what? There are two forces acting. Correct now?
Yes, sir.
See, you should analyze, man. Show problem. Now two forces are acting on a body.
Yes, sir.
They are acting in opposite direction.
Yes, sir.
See, you should do mistake. One do This force F2 bar is twice the magnitude of F1. Therefore, what is the net force?
F2 minus F1.
So, if I want to represent the net force, so how much will be the net force on this body? This is twice of this. So, what will happen to the body? It will experience net force. How much is the net force?
F2 minus
How much will be F2 minus F1?
Twice the
Twice the.
Hey, F2 minus F1 is twice, right? See, if F1 is 1 unit, F2 is 2 units. What is the net force?
1 unit.
1 unit on this side now. How should I represent it? Isn't it? So,
Yes, sir.
one line towards this. This becomes the net.
Yes,
The
sir.
combined effect of these two is this. Combined effect of these two. Got it?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
See, फिजिक्स में दिल और दिमाग दोनों का इस्तेमाल करना चाहिए. क्या करना चाहिए?
दिल और दिमाग.
पता है ना? दिल कब यूज होता है, दिमाग कब यूज होता है? अभी दोनों यूज करते हैं. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So not only dil, not only dimag, both. You have to महसूस, you have to feel, and you have to represent. See, what is physics doing? It is helping you to bring the realities on the paper. ये reality ऐसा है ना, किसी ने ऐसा खींचा, किसी ने ऐसा खींचा, so कुल मिला के net effect ऐसा, और कितना होगा वो भी आप represent कर सकते हैं. Physics का मतलब ही है real, so it is bringing reality. You are going close to the reality, and we are all able to represent the reality such that what I mean you all should understand. So did you understand net force?
Yes, sir.
फिर then question answer आता है. हाँ, Indian question देखिए. हाँ, yes, Ritik. Any other question? No other question. Correct? हाँ, ಈಗ ಈ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ನೋಡು ತಲೆ ಓಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ. So now this is the body. This is the body. Okay. Now listen here. Two forces will act. Okay, wait. Two forces are acting. Now can you see? The two forces acting on the body.
Yes, sir.
How much force is acting on this? F1, F2. What have you got to say about F1 bar and F2 bar? Yes.
Sir, both have same force.
They have same magnitude. Very good. See, this boy has started learning. Why they both have same magnitude? Because their lengths are same. Correct? Then what else?
Sir, the direction are different.
Direction. So now, if imagine one body like this. Now assume that I am standing on the ground there, and this boy and this boy, they pull me with equal force. Then what happens to me?
So you go for that.
Sir.
What happens to me? Correctly you tell.
Net force
Net force is 0.
Sir, you will be at rest,
Ina,
sir.
tight adina. Net force 0 ina. Sulla boy ಬಂದು ನೋಡು ನಿಂಗೆ ಏನೇ ಹ್ಯಾಬಿಟ್ ಬಿಡ್ತೇನೆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ಮುಂದಿನ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಡೋದು ನಾವು ವಿಚಾರ ಮಾಡೋದು ಹೇಳ್ತಿಲ್ಲ come on, you should think. See, now imagine, don't try to give some stupid answer like that. So you think now, two people pull me. What happens to me? Will I go in this direction or will I go in this direction? Where what will happen to me?
So you go front.
I will go in this direction.
Yes, sir.
Don't you feel that?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Don't you understand that?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So where is the net force acting on me?
Sir, front.
In this direction, no.
Yes, sir.
Understood, no? So, by net force, how should I represent the net force? Hey. Correct?
Yes, sir.
This is what I should do. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Understood, no? So, the direction of the net force is in this direction, provided both these two forces are equal. Understanding?
Yes, sir.
But how much is the magnitude?
Yes, sir.
F2 plus F.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮ್ಯಾಗ್ನಿಟ್ಯೂಡ್ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಎಷ್ಟು ದೊಡ್ಡ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಸಣ್ಣ ಬರಲಿಲ್ಲ ಇದೆ
Sir,
ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಇದು 2 ಇದು 1 ಇಂತ ಇದು ನೆಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಟ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಬರೀ
sir, ಕಮ್ಮಿ.
ಹಾ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬನ್ನಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕಲ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ
Yes, sir.
ರೆಡಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಕೋ
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು parallel line see this line is parallel to this then you draw one more line parallel to this see this line is parallel to this
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
this line is parallel to this
Yes, sir.
then you get this intersection point
Yes, sir.
now the net force is this life is jingalala man life is jingalala understood
Yes, sir.
this force is like this force all that you have to do is write this and complete the parallelogram draw a line parallel to this draw a line parallel to this
Yes, sir.
and it will meet at this point. Then from this point you will draw this vector. What is this vector? Net.
Yes, sir.
So I will experience so much force in this direction.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Correct?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understood all of you?
Yes,
See,
sir.
if this is 1 unit and this is 1 unit, and this is 1 centimeter, this is 1 centimeter. How much is this length? Pythagoras theorem. Root of 1 square plus 1 square is root of 2. ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ ಮನೆ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
so this is root 2 see this is 1 newton this is 1 newton this force is how much root 2 newtons and how much is this then how much is this ಅಲ್ಲೇ ಇದು 1 newton 1 centimeter ಅಂದ್ರೆ 1 newton ಅಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹೇಳೋಕೇನ so the net force is 2 newtons in this direction correct
Yes,
see
sir.
how easy to find net force
Yes, sir.
so this technique is called jadoo this technique is called parallelogram law of vector addition ಏನಂತ ಇದಕ್ಕೆ
Parallelogram law of vector addition.
so we are using parallelogram and getting the net understood the idea of net force now
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
very good so you are now able to law of vector addition one sketch perfect fatafat have you understood
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
can I check you that you have understood
Yes, sir.
are you ready for the challenge
Yes, sir.
let me see my dear students ನೀವು ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಲ್ತೀರಿ ನಾ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚಲೋ ಕಲ್ಸೀನಿ ಈಗ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ ಏನ ನೀವು ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ಚಲೋ ಕಲ್ಸೀನಿ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಕೊಚ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಸೊ ನೀವು ಬರೀಲಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೈ ಫೇಲ್ಯೂರ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಯುವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಈಗ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಾ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಬಾಡಿ
Yes, sir.
1/4 is sorry 1/4 of this body is acting like this another force is acting like this then listen I represented ನೀ ಬರೇ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕಲಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ ನೋಡು ಅವರೆಲ್ಲ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ನೋಡು ಅವ್ರು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಾನ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ನೀನು ಒಬ್ಬನ ಆ ಕಡೆ ತಿರುಗಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ತಿರುಗಿ ಮಾಡಕತ್ತಿ ಹಾ now what is the net force on this tell Ashita tell what will you do I taught you one trick just now I taught you one trick
So you should,
loud
so you should,
huh
so you should draw a line like this.
line how which how
Parallel to those.
parallel to those lines
Yes.
first I will draw here sorry I will draw this line then what I should do
So parallel to that one.
then what I should do what is the net force so these two parallel lines are meeting here no
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
then what I should do
The
Sir.
body should come from
Body will not come. Body will be the net force is what? So how much is the net force?
1 meter.
So the net force is now simply going to be what? This. The net force is going to be this. This is 1 Newton.
Yes, sir.
This is 1 Newton.
Yes, sir.
So what is the net effect? Root 2 Newtons in this direction.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Don't you feel that?
Yes, sir.
Think of that way, yeah. Understood all of you?
Yes,
You
sir.
just use parallel, complete the parallelogram, draw the way. And if this side is representing 1 Newton, this side is representing 1 Newton, this is root 2 centimeters. So this should represent root 2 Newtons. It's simple now, physics is
Yes, sir.
is it difficult?
No,
It
sir.
will not be difficult. You be brave. I will teach you. Don't nadu neuro kai bidangu. You dhairiyavagi ಬರ್ರಿ. If I tell fall in the river and swim, you should fall and swim. I am there. Don't you? ಹೌದಿಲ್ಲ? ನಾನು ಧೈರ್ಯದಿಂದ ಕಲಿಬೇಕು. ಕಲಿತೀರಿ? ಹಾಂ. ಈಗ next question answer ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ಹೋಗೋಣ. So okay, good. You answer. Very good. These are all not so easy. Right? If you learn like this, it is simple. Okay. Are you ready for the next problem?
Yes, sir.
A body is moving with same speed along the circle. See, you have played merry-go-round now?
Yes.
You have played merry-go-round now, all of you? Like that. The body is traveling. How is it traveling? With same speed. What is the speed? V. It's going with speed. Can you imagine?
Yes, sir.
merry-go-round ಕುದುರೆಗಳು ಕೂಡ್ತಿರಲ್ಲ ತಿರುಗಿಸ್ತದಲ್ಲ ತಿರುಗೇಶ್ವರ
Yes, sir.
ತಿರುಗಾಗಿರೋದಿಲ್ಲ.
Yes, sir.
So what is this blue line? Correct again. Now I am telling you motion. That white word. Path. Circle ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೀಳಿದಿದೆ. That path is in the shape of a circle. That is how you should learn physics. Very good. So the speed at this point is v. What is the velocity at this point? How will I represent the velocity? How?
Nothing.
A body is going like this, sir. At this point, how should I represent the velocity vector? Velocity vector will always be tangential to the path. ಹೇಳಿರಲಿಲ್ಲ?
Yes, sir.
ನೋಡು ನಾನು ನಿನ್ ಬಾಯಿ ತೆಗಿಸ್ಬೇಕ ನಿನ್ ತೆಗಿಯಕ್ ಬರಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಉಳಿದಿದ್ದು ತೆಗಿಯಕ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ ಈ ನೀರು ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಬಾಯಿ ತೆಗಿದಿಬೇಕ ರೈಟ್ ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ವೆಲಾಸಿಟಿ ವೆಕ್ಟರ್ at this point? The velocity vector at this point will be tangential. Some magnitude. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So I give the name to this as V1 bar. Now, at this point, the speed is same.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So at this point, what is the velocity vector?
Tangential.
Louder.
Tangential.
ಈಗ ಯಾರು ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಈ ಟೇಬಲ್ ನಾನು ಕೂರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ ತಿಳಿದಲ್ಲ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಿಟ್ ದೇರ್ okay so what is the velocity vector? How should I represent that? Tangential.
Yes, sir.
Speed is same,
Yes, sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
So I am going to tangent.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir.
What is the mistake?
Sir,
Sir,
it
the
is
magnitude
not-
is
Now it should be equal by speed is same.
Speed is same.
Good students. So you are understanding. Correct? So I should draw the velocity vector of same but direction. What name shall I give to this? Think and tell me.
We do bar.
Can I give V1 bar?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
So because
The place. The place is.
The direction is different. This is V2 bar. Here, how velocity vector?
Sir, towards downwards.
Ah.
Down.
And here,
B4 bar.
ಈಗ ನಿಮ್ದು 8th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಬುಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಈ ಡೈಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅದ ತೆಗಿ ನೋಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೋದ ವರ್ಷದ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ ಈ ವರ್ಷದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಳೆಯದಿತ್ತು ನೋಡ ಎಡಿಷನ್ ಯಾವ್ದ ಅದು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಇದಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರಾಗ ನೋಡಿ ಅದ್ರಾಗ ನೋಡಿ ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ ಇದಲ್ಲ ಅದ್ರಾಗ ಹಳೆ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಒಳಗಿತ್ತು ನೋಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಿಡು ಇಲ್ಲ
sir, last one diagram is charge.
ಅದಲ್ಲ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಚಕ್ರ ಬರೋದು ಹಿಂಗೆ ಬರ್ತದೆ ಇದೇನು ಬರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನೀವು ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ಈ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಬುಕ್ ಒಳಗೆ ಏನು ಬರೋದಿರ್ತೇನೆ ಈಗ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ ಇರ್ತೈತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಐತಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಬಿಡ ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಾಗ ರಾಡ್ಯಾಗ ಅಡ್ಡಾಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಮಳೆಗಾಲದಾಗ ರಾಡ್ಯಾಗ ಅಡ್ಡಾಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ ರಾಡಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು ಪೇಡೆ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ ಸೊ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ಗೆ ಪೇಡೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬೋದು ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಹತ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಪೇಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ ಹೀಗೆ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲ ಸಣ್ಣ ಹುಡುಗ ಅರ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೇನೆ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ಬ ಬರ್ತಿದ್ವಿ ಇದಿರಲೇ ನೀವು ಹಿಂದಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಸೈಕಲ್ ತಗೊಂಡಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ನೀರು ಹಿಂಗೆ ತಗ್ಗಿರಾಗ ಪಟ್ಕೊಂಡಂಗೆ ನೀರು ನಿಂತಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಹತ್ರ ನಿಂತು ನೀನು ಕಣ್ಣು ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು 2 ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಂದಿರ್ಪ ನೀನು ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದು ಪಾಪ್ಕಾರ್ನ್ ಬಾಯಿ ತೆಗಿತೀವಿ ಅದು ಬಾಯಿ ತೆಗೆದ್ರೆ ಚಾಕ್ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ನಿಂತಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ ಏನಿರ್ತೀವಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನೀರು ನಿಂತಿರ್ತೀವಿ ನಮ್ಮ ವಾಟರ್ ಸೈಕಲ್ ಟೈರ್ ತಿರುಗಿಸ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀವಿ ಓಕೆ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಪಾಪ ನಿಂದಿರ್ತೈತೆ ಬಾಯ್ ಓಕೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿಲ್ಲ ಬೇರೆ ಹಾಕ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಹಾ ಸೀದೆ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಬಾಯಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬಡಿಸ್ತೀರಿ ಕುದಿಸ್ತೇನೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ so this payday here is going horizontal tangential to the tire understood
yes sir
so as the cycle tire is moving the payday is also moving but if you increase the speed then the adhesive force ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೇಡೆ ಅಂಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತೈತಿ ಅದು ಬಿಚ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಅದು ಬಿಚ್ಚಿದ ಕೂಡಲೇ it is free and then it should travel. Will it travel like this? No, it will travel tangentially. This diagram is given in your 8th standard and your teacher has told vector ಅಂತ explain ಮಾಡೋದು ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ರು ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪ್ಲೇನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾ ಏನೇನು ಕಲಿಸಿನಲ್ಲ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಬೇಕು ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲ ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಐ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ taught is what is there in your school original not reduced so I didn't teach you anything extra but it is appearing it is all extra because they have not taught these things in your school okay but actually it is to be taught understand so that is why the velocity of the particle moving in circular path is tangential it is tangential to the path did you get it
yes sir
if it is moving with uniform speed then you will show it on this did you get it
yes sir
okay all right yes any questions
no sir
so now you see this is how you should know yes
sir ಅದರಿಂದ ಜೋರ್ ತಿಳ್ತೇನೆ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬ್ಯಾಗ್ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಪೇ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತೆ
ಎಷ್ಟು ಅದ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅದು ಈಗ ಎಷ್ಟು ಪೇಡೆ ಒಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪೇಡೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪೇಡೆನೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ದಟ್ ದ ಟೈರ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ ಔಟ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಆರ್ ಸ್ಟಿಕಿಂಗ್ ಟು ದ ಟೈರ್ ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಮಿಂಗ್ understand that's all okay it's just an don't do it you should not see you should do fun but not at the cost of somebody's displeasure ನಾನು ಅಳಗಾಗ ಈಗ ಅವನು ನಿಮ್ಮಂಗ ಬ್ರೇವ್ ಇದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಆಗಿತ್ತಿದ್ದೆ ನಾನು ಕಳಿಸಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಾತ್ ಹೋಗಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಾವು ನೋಡ್ಕೊತೀವಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಟೈಮ್ ನಾನು ಮಿಸ್ಟೇಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಟ್ ಯಾರು ಅಳ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿರ್ದವ್ರು ನೀವು ಸಾರಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂಥವ್ರು ಕಾಡಿಸ್ತಿದೆ ಅವನು ಚಲ ರೆಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ನೀವು ಕಾಡಿಸ್ಕೊಳಕ್ಕೆ ರೆಡಿ ಇರ್ಬೇಕು ಕಾಡಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಶುಡ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ಹಾರ್ಮ್ಫುಲ್ like that small things will be okay
sir tire episode ಹೋಗ್ತಂತಾನೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸರ್ ನೀವು ಪೇಡೆ ಹತ್ತಿದ್ದು ಎದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗ್ತದೆ ಸರ್
ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನಂದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ಈಗ ನೋಡಿ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಒಂದು ಪೇಪರ್ ತಗೋ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಇರೋ ಪೇಪರ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತೈತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನೀರು ಹಚ್ಚಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಹಚ್ಚ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಪ್ಪು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ಹೆಸಿವ್ ಫೋರ್ಸ್ ಏನಂತಾರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ
adhesive force
so this mud is sticking to the cycle tire the force between the mud and the cycle tire when it is sticking is called adhesive
force
okay ಈ ಜೋರ ತಿರುಗಿದಾಗ adhesive force ಸಾಲುವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಚಿಕ್ಕದು ಅದು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ I will teach you centripetal force and centrifugal force then you will understand that better that is there in your theory I will teach you all now clear all of you
yes,
so Monday whatever I have taught Monday whatever I have taught I will ask questions on you should answer ಧೈರ್ಯವಾಗಿ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ
Okay, sir.
okay done Fine. Okay then. Good night. All the best. Go.
Thank you, sir.